Meanwhile, across the bridge in Arkansas, big projects are planned for the city of West Memphis, from landing its own Buc-ee's Travel Center to building a new $3 billion data processing center. The West Memphis economy seems to be on the up and coming. In fact, Jim Jackson is the director of the West Memphis Convention and Visitors Bureau, and he joins us now to talk about the latest projects underway on the other side of the Mississippi. Mr. Jackson, welcome to News Channel 3 at 3. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me here.
Well, we spoke about a few of those big developments and job opportunities. I know that's definitely a big thing coming, but let's talk to one that's already in the works, the Buc-ee's location. We've seen it open up in other areas. What's the latest in that since the groundbreaking?
The latest is, word from Buc-ee's is that they should be moving some dirt around by the end of this year. They've started on the one in Benton, Arkansas, and the mayor and some folks went down to that grand opening, and Mr. Buc-ee himself told the mayor that we're on our way. When we get this one up and running, or up and out of the ground, then we'll be over there. They're saying by the end of the year we should see some movement. Probably a couple of years before you can actually go in one.
I know a lot of people are excited for that. Yeah. Lots of big jobs, I understand, coming with that as well.
It's pretty amazing. It really is. The A&P Commission, the Advertising and Promotion Commission, very proud of that. And we've got a lot of things going in West Memphis.
Another thing that we have coming in when it comes to jobs, this new data center. Now, could you tell us more about that and what that's going to mean for the economy?
It's going to be huge. I have to say that's more of the economic development realm in the mayor's office. I don't know. I still know. I have to go by code names, so I wouldn't be much help on answering questions about the data center. I do know that talking to the local realtors and just any of the developers, that is a huge project. I do know that the company seems to be very benevolent, so I think between the jobs created with the construction and with the data center itself, and then the company wanting to be involved in the community, it's going to be huge.
And speaking of the community, we understand there's a new food truck park that's going to be opening up. Can you tell us more about that?
Yes, it is open. It's at the corner of Graham and Broadway in downtown West Memphis. We have had the grand opening, the ribbon cutting for it a couple of Fridays ago. That's actually being handled by our Main Street program, Mr. Raymond Whiteside and his office. There's room there for up to 12 trucks. So it's exciting. It's been very well received, and we have some special events coming up. We'll have our own bike night coming up July 9th, and it's going to be, it's exciting. There's a lot of exciting things going on, as I say. I keep saying that. I'm listening to the mayor, and there really is. So.
And speaking of events and exciting things coming, we know Freedom Fest is coming up. So first of all, what is Freedom Fest and why is it so well known in West Memphis?
Well, Freedom Fest is our 4th of July celebration, and we do ours the Friday before the 4th, which happens to be June 27th this year. It's at our Tilden Rogers Park. And it's a huge, this is our 27th year of doing this. It is a food truck event with other vendors as well, live music, and probably some of the best fireworks in the region. We're very proud of those. This year our acts, our entertainment is Elevation Memphis, the Tina Turner tribute band. We had her over there for the Blues Off Broadway series, and it was very well received. So we'll have some good music, some food trucks, and some fireworks on June 27th.
Sounds like a fun time. My last question for you, is there anything else coming to West Memphis?
Well, there are a lot of things in the works right now. I think you'll find West Memphis looks completely different in a couple of years from now with all the things that are in the works. You know, the economic development part of it is just slow to come to fruition, but we're on our way, and as I said, I don't think you'll recognize the current West Memphis in a couple of years.
And let's talk about the relationship, you know, with Memphis and West Memphis being right there. Let's talk about that relationship when it comes to building tourism in West Memphis.
Absolutely. Well, we know in West Memphis that, and we do a lot of our marketing to the folks that are already coming to Memphis for the musical heritage, for the Stax and the Sun and Elvis and all of that. So we make sure that we encourage people to do what they're going to do here, but may never have been to Arkansas, and we'd love to have them come over there. We have rush minute, not rush hour.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you.